we are going to continue our chapter lines and angles, and in our previous class we have discussed about parallel lines, transversals and pair of angles formed on it. So now we are going to learn some axioms, some theorems and related to this chapter. We are going to know about it. I am not going to prove each and every one of it because it is not that much of important. So I am just going to dictate it what is it, and you are just going to use it whenever it is required. Okay, and you can prove it. I am telling you how to prove it also, but it's just I am not going to write each and every step. Okay, let's start. First one is axiom 6.3 in your NCERT book. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. If you remember, in our last class, in our previous class, we have discussed about corresponding angles, right? Corresponding angles के बारे में हम लोगों ने previous class में discuss किया था. Like this, if a pair of parallel line is there and a transversal is drawn, okay, then the pairs having similar positions are called corresponding angles, right? If you remember. So if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, so we have drawn two parallel lines, there is a transversal, then each pair of corresponding angles, where are the corresponding angles? Angle 1 corresponds to angle 2, 3 corresponds to 4, similarly 5, 6 and 7, 8, right? So the corresponding angles are equal. I have told you earlier also that they are equal, and it is also an axiom. ये एक axiom भी है और ये एक fact है. ये एक axiom की तरह इसको आप use करोगे जब भी आप कहोगे कि these are corresponding pairs and they are equal. That means you are using this axiom. Okay. So the next one is if a transversal intersects two lines. Right now आपको parallel नहीं दिया है. It's just said as lines. सिर्फ line कहा है. That means if there are two lines intersected by a transversal, दो lines है आपके पास, and एक transversal ने उसे cut किया हुआ है, such that a pair of corresponding angle is equal. इस तरह से cut किया हुआ है कि जो corresponding angle बन रहे हैं, इनकी value क्या है? Equal. If the values are equal. If a corresponding angle formed on two lines intersected by a third line and their corresponding angles and they are equal, that means the two lines you have drawn are what? They are parallel to each other. Okay, you can say that axiom 6.4 is converse of 6.3. 6.3 का जस्ट उल्टा है. इसका मतलब क्या था, फिर से एक बार समझते हैं. अगर आपके पास एक पैरेलल लाइन का पेयर है and there is a transversal, okay, और उस पे कुछ corresponding pair of angles बन रहे हैं, like 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and so on, then if their values are equal, if they are formed on a parallel line, then their values are what? Their values are equal, right? And its converse says that if there are two lines intersected by a transversal and the corresponding angles are equal, that means they are formed on parallel lines. यानी वो जिन लाइंस पे बना था वो कैसी लाइंस थी? पैरेलल लाइंस थी. ठीक है, अगर पैरेलल पे बना है तो करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल इक्वल होगा, और अगर करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल इक्वल है दैट मीन वो पैरेलल लाइंस पे बना होगा. दिस इज व्हाट axiom 6.3 and 6.4 says. Okay, is it clear to you all? Now moving forward, there is theorem 6.2. इस theorem के लिए we'll use these points 6.3 and 6.4. What does it say? If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angle is equal. Again, you have read about alternate angles, alternate interior and exterior angles, right? What are they? If there is two parallel lines, a transversal is drawn, L, M and N. Okay, a transversal is drawn. Like angle 1 and angle 2 are what? Alternate interior angles. Remember, interior angle, that means they will be formed inside the two lines and they will be at alternate position, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? Remember? So, what does this theorem say? It says that if two lines are parallel, there is a transversal drawn, then the pair of alternate interior angles are what? They will be equal in measurement. I have told you that they are equal, but how they are equal, we'll prove it. So, if you remember, angle 3, if I just draw two angles, let us draw only two angles over here. I'm not going to write it completely, I'm just explaining it through this figure. You can write it down in your own words, okay? So, let it be angle 1 and this is angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2 are alternate interior angles. Is it clear? Now, if you look at the figure, this is what? Vertically opposite angle of angle 1. So if I name it angle 3, you know that angle 1 is equal to angle 3 because it is what? Vertically opposite angle. Right? Again, if we look at the position of angle 3 and angle 2, aren't they at same position? They are having a similar position. That means they are what? They are corresponding angles, right? Remember, if two angles are having similar position, then they are called corresponding angles. So angle 3 and angle 2 both are having what? Similar position. That means angle 3 is equal to angle 2. Using axiom 1, if they are corresponding angle, then their values will be equal. Right? That means we are using axiom 6.3 over here. Right? Now, if 1 is equal to 3 and 3 is equal to 2, that means 1 is equal to 2 also. अगर 1 3 के बराबर है, 3 2 के बराबर है, that means 1 भी तो 2 के बराबर होगा. So from these two equations, 1 equals to 3 and 3 equals to 2, it implies that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So looking at the figure, 1 and 2 are what? Alternate interior angles. I hope this much is clear to you all. Moving forward to the next 6.3. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angle is equal, then the two lines are parallel. Okay, what does this mean? अभी आपने पढ़ा कि if there is a parallel line, there is pair of parallel line and alternate interior angles are formed there, then they will be equal. ये भी आपने पढ़ा. And this is your converse of theorem 6.2. We have just learned 6.2. What was the theorem? If a pair of parallel line is there, then the pair of alternate interior angles will be equal in measurement. Now the next theorem is if two lines intersect each other. There are only two lines. They are intersecting each other, and a third line is a transversal. We do not have any knowledge about these two lines. Either they are parallel or not. ये parallel है या नहीं, ये हमें नहीं पता है. Okay, but two lines हैं and they are intersected by a common line which is the transversal. Okay, and a pair of alternate interiors is equal. If this is a line and it is a pair of alternate interior angles, 1 and 2 are alternate interior angles. If they are equal, then you will say the line L and M are parallel to each other. So what you have learned? अगर दो lines हैं and they are parallel to each other and they are intersected by a transversal, then the pair of alternate interior angle, if are equal in measurement, then the two lines will be parallel. अगर दो lines parallel हैं और एक transversal के साथ alternate interior angle बनाती हैं, तो alternate interior angle की value equal होगी. और अगर alternate interior angle की value equal है, जो कि दो lines और एक transversal के बीच में बन रहा है, then वो दो lines आपस में parallel होंगी. This is the theorem. Moving forward, theorem 6.4. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angle on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. What does it mean? Two lines are there, two parallel lines are there, right? Transversal intersect two parallel lines. That means two parallel lines are there, L and M. There is a transversal, maybe T. Okay. Now, what does it say? Then each pair of interior angles on same side. Interior angle on same side. This is your interior angle on same side. और इसको आपने क्या पढ़ा था? इसे क्या बोलते हैं? Co-interior angle, right? And I have told you in the last class that co-interior angle sums up to 180 degrees. इनको ऐड करने पे कितना आता है? 180 डिग्रीज आता है. और ऐसे पेयर ऑफ एंगल जिनको ऐड करने पे 180 डिग्रीज आता है, उन्हें हम क्या बोलते हैं? सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स, राइट? उन्हें हम सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स बोलते हैं. सो ये आपको क्या कह रहा है कि इफ दे आर फॉर्म्ड ऑन द इंटीरियर साइड एंड ऑन द सेम supplementary. That means they are supplementary. Supplementary का मतलब they sums up to 180 degrees. Remember? Now, how will you prove it? Prove कैसे करोगे आप? Let's name it 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay? We are naming just them 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have to prove that 1 and 2 equals to 180 degrees. Okay? Now, if you remember 3 equals to 2. Why? 3 equals to 2. Why? Using the theorem 6.2. 6.2 क्या थी? अगर दो पैरेलल लाइंस के बीच में अल्टरनेट एंगल इंटीरियर एंगल बनते हैं देन दे विल बी इक्वल. सो अगर 3 और 2 को देखो आप देन दे आर अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स. एंगल 3 एंड एंगल 2 आर अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स. सो दे विल बी इक्वल अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल. राइट? They are alternate interior angle. That means angle 3 equals to angle 2. Now, L is a line. This is a ray over here. That means 3 and 1 are what? Linear pairs, because they are formed on a straight line, and we have learned there are 8 pairs, linear pairs found on this figure. So what was that? 1 and 3, right? So that means you can say angle 1 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degrees. Since 3 equals to 2, you can replace 3 by 2. So you can write angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 degrees. This was what you have to prove. Angle 1 and angle 2 are co-interior angle and their sum is 180 degree. You have just proved it. Okay? So you can write it step by step, that given to prove. Okay? Moving forward, the next theorem is if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of interior angle on the same side of the transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. Just the converse of the above equation. Converse of theorem 6.4. It is just the converse of 6.4. क्या कह रहा है यहाँ पे? If there are two lines, we doesn't know about either they are parallel lines or intersecting lines. We doesn't know about it. There are just two lines, and there is another transversal over here. Right? And it is being said that co-interior angle, that means the angle formed on the same side of transversal on the interior side sums up to 180 degrees. They are supplementary, that means their sum is 180 degrees. अगर इनका sum 180 degrees है, that means ये जो two lines आपने draw की थी, they are what? They are parallel to each other. And if you need to prove them parallel, what you have to do? You just need to prove the alternate pair of angles equal. आपको क्या prove करना है? If the pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. So you said that angle 1 and angle 2 sums up to 180 degrees. You just wrote it here. Angle 1 plus angle 2 equals to 180 degrees, right? Also, angle 1 and angle 3 sums up to what? Angle 1 plus angle 3 sums up to what? 180 degrees. This time the reason is linear pair. आप कहोगे कि 1 and 3 का sum भी 180 होगा because they are forming linear pairs, right? So अगर 1 में 2 ऐड करो या 1 में 3 ऐड करो, दोनों से आपको 180 मिल रहा है. That means 3 and 2 must be equal. That means angle 3 and angle 2 must be of equal measurement. That means angle 3 and 2 are equal, and you can see from the figure that they are alternate interior angles. और अभी जस्ट आपने ऊपर पढ़ा है कि अगर alternate interior angles equal होते हैं then the lines are parallel. So here you got 2 and 3 which are at alternate position and are in the interior are equal. That means these two lines are what? They are parallel. Moving forward to the last theorem. So the last theorem is lines which are parallel to one another. Lines which are parallel to same line are parallel to each other. That means let us assume that there are 3 lines. There can be more than 3, but let us assume that there are only 3 lines. Let them L, M, and N. Okay. Given that L is parallel to M, M is parallel to N. This is your given point. It has been said that L is parallel to M and M is parallel to N. And you have to prove that L is parallel to N. If this line is parallel to this one and this one is parallel to this one, then you have to prove that these two lines are also parallel. To prove it, just draw a transversal. and there are three angles formed here, 1, 2 and 3. Named it 1, 2 and 3. Now remember corresponding pairs. Okay, use it. So if L is parallel to M, if L is parallel to M, that means angle 1 equals to angle 2. Reason is corresponding angle. Which theorem? Axiom number 6.2. Again, if this line is parallel to this one, that and this is a transversal, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Angle 2 equals to angle 3. The reason is same, corresponding angles, right? Again, L और M आपस में parallel है, and this is a transversal for it. So 1 and 2 are at same position, similar position. That means they are corresponding angles, and their values will be equal. Similarly, since L and N are parallel, and this one is a transversal, and 2 and 3 are having similar positions, that means they are corresponding angles and their values are equal. Now, 1 equals to 2, 2 equals to 3, that means 1 is equal to what? Angle 3. So you write angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Now, look at the position of angle 1 and angle 3. If you doesn't have this one, you can see that angle 1 and angle 3 are having corresponding position, are having similar position. And you have read in your axiom 6.2, 3 or 2, that if they are having similar values of corresponding angles, then the two lines are what? Parallel. And that means you are getting L is parallel to N. What you have to prove. So, this much of theorem is given in your textbook. So, I have explained it all. You can write it one by in your own words. I have just explained it how to prove it. You can prove it by your own. So, in our next class, we will discuss the exercise related to this.